So, this here is the 5.7 we were just building. We got everything back together. And of course, like I said, all the parts were supplied by the customers. So, we never questioned nothing. We put it in as, your part's your problem. Now, after not even an hour and a half of running, and I just ran it long enough, it was on the hoist. These are all the old ones I'm showing you right now. But you get the hint. All the old ones are still good. This truck came in for purely a head gasket leak. The head gasket failed on a spot and started letting coolant into the motor, and same way around. There was oil in the radiator when he popped his cap open. But as soon as I got everything started up, we noticed it had a little bit of a tick. Usually that's typical, but we carried on and figured, after 20 minutes or so, it quieted down to a bare minimal where it still had headers on the truck, so you're going to hear a lot more. But I thought everything was good, so I took it down the road and I punched it. And as soon as I punched it, it was like the truck started right into 4-cylinder mode or something. And anyways, I got her back into the shop and it was ticking a lot worse than what it was. So I shut her off and told the customer what's going on, and this is where we are now. Now, I had a little bit of controversy for the first start because the customer got all this parts from another feller, and then of course the other feller couldn't do the work. And then I was left doing it. She asked me how come if I knew they were cheap parts, why I put them in, and like I told her, I said, do you go to work every day? She said, yes. I said, well, the same thing with me. I got to work to put food on my table. I got to work to support my daughter and my wife, keep this place afloat. Same difference as you going to work every single day. And she was like, no. She was like, I understand that. So, now it's a good learning curve for everybody. You got to, if you want cheap parts, you're going to get a cheap end result. And, at the end of the day, you can tell these are cheap, considering they ain't even got an hour on them. And look at